Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Eshan and welcome back to my channel. This video is on a new and up and coming prop firm called Ment Funding. This prop firm was created by a YouTuber and trader called Ment FX. What's different about this prop firm is that they offer a one-step evaluation challenge. That means that you don't have to do a two-step challenge where it's traditionally a challenge and then a verification stage. You only need to do the challenge aspect, which is something I really do like. Secondly, they have no minimum trading days, but more importantly is that they don't have any max trading days. So you can take your time with this challenge and you don't have to rush it, which is something I really do like. And thirdly, they have a challenge option of up to $2 million in funding. And that is honestly berserk to me. That's crazy that you can take a $2 million challenge in 2022. But before we go into the nitty-gritty details of this prop firm, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm and gets this type of content out to traders just like you. But yeah, that's that, and let's get straight onto the details of Ment Funding. So right now I'm on Ment Funding, and straight off the bat, I really do like the look of this website. Very slick and really easy to access the information you need to access. We have the home section, the evaluation section, about section, education, and then the contact us section. Over here, you can see there's funding up to $2 million. Honestly crazy. And you can check the $2 million challenge right here. The same requirements as the other accounts. So it's nothing different. It's just the only thing different is the capital size, right? So over here, right, we can see the target is 10%, right? So you only have to achieve 10% in no max trading days, right? You can take your time with this, and once you hit the 10%, you have access to the account. So the target is 10%, no minimum and no maximum trading days. And over here, you can see the daily max loss and the overall drawdown. So over here, you can see that if I'm not mistaken, the daily max loss is 4%, and then the overall drawdown is 5%. But I want to go into detail with the drawdown rules. So if you go over to the rules section, right, you can see that 4% daily stop, 5% maximum trailing drawdown. If we go to the daily stop, it says that the daily stop loss is the maximum your account can lose in any given day. But let's get into the daily loss. The daily stop loss is calculated using the previous day balance, which resets at 5 p.m. EST time. Unlike other prop firms, we do not base our calculations on the previous day's equity, since the balance only model allows you to scale the profits without fear of losing your account. So that's quite key. It's based off the balance and not the equity, right? Let's continue. The daily stop compounds with the increase in your account. So here is an example they give, which can kind of make it easy to understand the daily drawdown. If your prior day's end of day balance, 5 p.m. EST, was 100K, your account would violate the daily stop loss limit if your equity reached 96,000 during the day, right? That makes sense because it's 4% of the balance, 100K. But here is the key information that you have to pay attention to. If your floating equity is $5,000 up, so it's plus $5,000 on the 100K account, your new day 5 p.m. EST max loss is based on your balance from the previous day, right? It's balanced on the previous day, 100K. So your daily loss limit would still be 96,000. So even though you're up 105,000, you don't have the daily loss based off the 105,000. It's based on the 100K. So your room to lose the room you have to go into loss has increased actually, right? You can actually lose $9,000 on your account, right? Because you're up 105K, right? Your account's at 105K, but it's based off your yesterday's count size, right, which is 96,000. Hopefully you guys understand that. Now going into the maximum trailing drawdown, the maximum for the overall account size. The maximum trailing drawdown is initially set at 5% and trails your account until you have achieved a 5% return in your account. Once you have achieved a 5% return, the maximum trailing drawdown no longer trails and is permanently locked in at your starting balance. This allows for more trading flexibility as you have proven yourself as a profitable trader and can now freely compound an account, right? So here's an example to kind of help you understand that. If your starting balance is 100K, you can draw down to 95,000 before you would violate the maximum trailing drawdown rule, right? So that makes sense because it's 5% of the starting balance. However, let's say you take your account to 102K in closed balance. This is your new high water mark, which would mean your new maximum trailing drawdown would be 97,000, right? Next, let's say you take your account to 105K in your closed balance, which would be your new high watermark. At this point, your maximum trailing drawdown would be locked in at 100K. So regardless of how high your account goes, you would only breach this rule if your account drew down to 100K. For example, if you take your account to 170K, as long as you do not draw down more than the 4% in any given day, because you can't violate the daily drawdown rule, you only breach the account if your account equity reaches 100K. So basically, once you get to, let's say, above the 100K and you get to like 170K, your account just can't go down below 100K, right? So that's amazing, right? You can scale your account and, you can get to 200K and you can lose up to 100K, right? As long as you don't violate the daily drawdown limit. So I find that really, really cool, and it's kind of easier on the trader. So I really, really do like that. Now, it says the available leverage is 1:10. However, you can actually customize this, and I'll go into that. Then it says the live account profit split is 75% or compound your account. So 75% is quite good. It's not up there with other prop firms, but to be fair, this is a one-step evaluation challenge. So 75% is really good. And then here are the fees, right? So for 25K, it's $250, 50K, $450, and so forth. And as you, go for a higher valued account, the deal you get is better. Like you can see there's a 25K account, which is $250, but if you get a 100K account, it's $750, right? So, you get more bang for your buck, if you go to a higher account. They offer MT4 and MT5, but what's really interesting about this prop firm is that you can customize your challenge. So let's say you choose a 50K account and you select MT4. So over here, you can actually customize your challenge. If you want to hold over the weekend, you can. You just tick it and you'll get an increase in price. So it would cost more. It will cost more, but I do like that they offer, the option to customize your challenge. If you want more leverage, double the leverage, you can. It's just going to cost more, 25% more. And if you don't want to stop loss, which I'm not a huge fan of, but if let's say you don't want to stop loss, you can do that, and that's an additional 10% more. So I really do like that you can customize your challenge, something I really have not seen in other prop firms before. This prop firm does have payout proofs. If you check their Instagram, you can see some screenshots. Also, because it's created by Ment FX, which is a very reputable YouTuber and trader, it has more trust behind it. And also Blake, which is the top YouTuber for, covering prop firms. He really does like this prop firm, so that says a lot. So there is a lot of trust behind this prop firm. So my thoughts on the prop firm. I really do like Ment funding, especially for the one-step challenge, right? I really do like that. The kicker for me is there is no max trading days, right? there is no max trading days at all. There's no pressure to kind of rush the challenge, and I do kind of get that with other prop firms, so I really do like Ment Funding. And it is a prop firm that I will actually definitely be using. So if you like content like this, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It really does help with YouTube algorithm to get content like this out. Let me know what you think about Ment Funding. Will you be using it? What don't you like about it? And what are your thoughts? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.